Hey, what's up, everyone? Pasay Baller here. We are now this December 16, 2023 NBA Game Day. We got another Eastern Conference matchup right here between Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat. That'll happen at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I am just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Approaching this game, Chicago Bulls, they got a record of 10 wins and 16 losses, while Miami Heat is actually doing better, going above 500% of 14 wins and 11 losses. As we all know, we actually provide free picks right here in our YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. But for those who would want to avail our premium picks or premium packages, you can actually reach us through Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger. Just check on the descriptions of our videos. You can see the details right there. Right, the spread, by the way, that is given, it opened up as -4, but right now, as we speak, it is at -5. That's given towards Miami Heat. Right, so Miami Heat, they will be enjoying the home court advantage on this. In terms of momentum, though, we got to give it to Chicago Bulls. They actually just met like a couple of nights ago, and it was actually Chicago Bulls who won that game by like 8 points. Also, for their last 10 games, Miami Heat, they have only won 4 out of their last 10, while Chicago Bulls, they are doing decent with winning 5 out of their last 10. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams rested last night, so we can just skip that part. And let's go ahead and go straight towards the health and availability of both teams. For Miami Heat, 3 are confirmed out. We got Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, and Drew Smith. While for Chicago Bulls, Zach LaVine and Lonzo Ball are both confirmed out, while we have Alex Caruso listed as questionable because of that sprain, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so in terms of health and availability, Chicago Bulls still has a slight advantage because, again, Alex Caruso is still placed as questionable, while for Miami, 3 are already confirmed out. Two of those 3 are actually part of their main core or their main lineup. So I gotta go ahead and side with Chicago Bulls in terms of health and availability. Right, so just like what I said earlier, these two just met up a couple of nights ago, and Chicago Bulls actually defeated Miami Heat by 8 points, if I'm not mistaken, 124-116. We actually picked Chicago to cover the spread on that, but Chicago Bulls even did better. Chicago Bulls opened up the game. I don't know if you guys have watched that, but they opened up a game like crazy. They went up as high as like 20 plus points in the first quarter, and then Miami Heat, little by little, actually made it close. But then Chicago Bulls, they were able to already manage to have the momentum, the rhythm and all that. They ended up winning the game. Now this one, I'm expecting a much better game from Miami Heat. I'm not sure, but I think they kind of miscalculated what Chicago Bulls could do. But now it's actually clear to them that, again, Chicago Bulls can win games, even if they're not having Zach LaVine. Just like what I said earlier, for their last 10 games, they have won 5. So, this Chicago Bulls team, they love to hustle, they love to run, and they are okay by doing some comebacks and all that. I've been watching Chicago early this season, and I'm loving what they're doing lately. But again, I'm expecting Miami Heat, especially Butler, to do better than this, and I know they will do better than this. But for Chicago Bulls, I think they have already kind of established some sort of momentum approaching this game. I'm sure, and everyone has to agree with me. Miami Heat is still the better team, way better, especially with Zach LaVine out. But DeMar DeRozan, he has kind of elevated his game lately, especially when he realized that Zach LaVine will be out for a substantial amount of time. He would actually need to step to step it up, and his friends or his teammates are actually doing great in terms of helping him out, especially Patrick Williams, especially some of the bigs some of the bigs and some of their bench players whenever they are given the opportunity to make their starting five rest. I would go ahead and still side with the Chicago Bulls with the +5 in here. Highly likely it will be Miami Heat winning, but I think Chicago Bulls will be just right there, trying to keep it close, trying to get the W. But again, I'm expecting Miami Heat to play better, but Chicago Bulls covering the spread. Our pick: Chicago Bulls +5. Peace out. Pass I love, and God bless.